Hey YouTube, so this video is about a UTV, and it's one of the type of UTVs that you get from Sam's Club, um, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. They go by Coleman, Massimo, Hyson. I'm sure there's plenty of other names that they go by as well. So my dad's had one. It's a Coleman UTV 500, blah blah blah. And he was having problems here recently. Bought it in 2018. This is 2022. This summer it started giving him a problem where it wouldn't go into first gear. And you look up all these videos and it says, okay, adjust the linkage, right? Great. We adjust it and now it won't go into reverse, but it'll go into first. And you could not get that linkage set to where it would go first and reverse. Maybe there's other videos. I looked all over YouTube and I could not find another video to show what we found. One video, one obscure video. I should give the gentleman a shout out, but I don't remember who it is. Maybe I'll put it in the notes below. But he said it's not the linkage, it's the, and I'll put a link below or a picture of the part I bought off of eBay. But it's where the shifter goes onto the transmission. There's two gears that kind of knuckle together. And anyway, just wore right out terrible. You'll see in this video what it is. So anyway, if your UTV is not shifting into first or reverse, one end or the other of the shifting range, then I hope this video is helpful. Continue to watch. Okay, here's the Massimo 500, whatever it is, UTV, that we're having problems with it going into first gear or reverse, depending on how we adjusted this linkage. Adjusting it one way or another, you'd get either first gear at this far end or reverse at this far end, but you wouldn't get both anymore. And I'll show you the pictures of the new part. I'm going to take these off, but I can tell you right now, this is very worn, this gear right here. The only thing you got to be careful, we noticed on this, is there are different length bolts. As this sits on here like that, the two longest ones, I know, right? Went right there and right there. So just be careful of that for your installation. Okay, so here's the parts we took out and the new parts. I'm going to do a comparison to show you why that wasn't going into first and reverse. And before I found one other person's obscure video, and his wasn't well lit, but we were blaming it on wear up in all of this. And we even went as far as kind of filing so we could push it a little further forward and just a little further back, thinking that things had gotten loose here, but they didn't. Take a look at the wear on these two gears. You can see the one on the right is the new one, and the one on the left has all sorts of grooves and rusted. This is not an old machine. My dad is now 80. He's had this for about 5 or 6 years. He does not beat machines. There is no excuse for this kind of wear. Look at these lower gears that go onto the transmission shaft. And now look at them on this thing. They're completely wore down and pointed. I don't know how that thing went into any gear. But if you're having problems with your UTV, not going into first or reverse, this kit, these gears are your issue. And these machines are basically all made by the same company. This is a Coleman HS500. Easy fix. You know, it's just six screws. One thing I will tell you, there's one short screw with a washer, a large washer, and that went on this linkage. And then there's another short screw with a small washer, and that one went to a ground cable. Okay, but other than that, you just got to watch your links. But yep, here's our problem, and once we get it all together, we'll see how it works. Well, here it is all put together. Dad just went out and drove it, and we of course had to adjust the linkage again. But that's not a big deal. There's other videos to tell you how to do that. She goes right in and out of all the gears nice. Yeah, it's me over here trying to do it, but if the key was on, I think I could show you. And it's neutral, reverse, high, and low, just that easy. And Dad said it shifted like when he first bought it, so that's all good. Yeah, so if you're having problems with your Chinese Coleman Massimo UTV not shifting into first or reverse, I would buy that kit, because that was very easy. There were only 6 bolts. You had to play with the gears on how you align them, but somebody with a little mechanical skill, if you can take this apart, you can play with those gears to get them in the right spot. I would suggest the bottom one always goes into the same spot. It's kind of keyed, but the top one can go anywhere. So put this all the way to reverse, set it in there, have somebody hold this for you, or put the screw back on, then have it go all the way to first, and then see where the other one meshes, and adjust it from there, one tooth at a time. But anyway, hope this helps somebody else out there. Have a good one.